Hello students, this is the next lecture of Unit 1. In this we are going to discuss about the types of information system. This we have seen in the previous lecture also, that there are three levels of management in which different types of informations are required. In operation level, tactical level and strategic level. The operation level is the lowest one, then tactical is the middle one, whereas strategical is the top level. So in these three levels, we need different type of information, and in the similar way, we require different type of information system too. So the level of needs we have discussed in the previous lecture. Now we are proceeding with the types of information system required at different level of management. So first of all, we will just recall what exactly the information system is. It is input, processing and output, that is IPO model. That input, you will gather information from external and internal sources, and you will process that data and you will generate output in the form of reports, graphs, etc. And that is to be stored in some storage devices, and you have to give feedback accordingly. So this is your IPO model. Information system is a collection of people plus hardware plus software plus data resources that collect the data and transform the data that is required by the organization. So these are the components. This we have already covered. So this we are going to just have a quick recap of it so that it will be easy for us to understand the different types of information system. Component of information system, the people resources, means the end user or information system specialists like system analysts, programmers, data administrators, etc. Whereas if we talk about the hardware, that is the physical part that is required, like it could be the computer equipments, keyboard, printers, photostat machines, or mouse, etc., the external devices. Then coming to your software, these are the programs and the procedures that are required to give set of instruction to the computer, as the computer itself don't have any logical thinking power. So we have to give instruction to the computer so that it can work smoothly. Then data and the knowledge bases. Data is your raw information, which is to be converted into information, and then it becomes the knowledge. And when we apply it to a particular context, then it becomes the knowledge. Now, then coming to the networks, means the communication media and the network support that is required for the information system to transmit the data or to download the data from the internet. Now the types of information system. Information system is all about, this one is your transaction information system, transaction processing system. I forgot to put the name. This one is the transaction processing system, that is called TPS. It is used to collect, process and store transactions that occur in day-to-day operations of a company, mean the basic functioning which you required on the daily basis of a company, that is done in the transaction processing system. The system can also use to cancel or modify the transaction that is done in the past if the need arises. So what happened here is the system can also modify the transaction which has been done in the future if they want to. Then the next property of this system, it enables them to work effectively, is the ability to accurately record multiple transactions if different transactions take place simultaneously. So it is the property of this type of information system that it can accurately record a number of transactions which are going simultaneously. Then they are built to handle a large volume of transactions. If, for example, you can take stock control system, payroll system, order processing systems, etc. As I have discussed earlier, that there are three levels of decision structure, means at the primary level, and that is the lowest level, that is the operation one, tactical middle one, and the top one is the strategic management. This type of information system operate at the lowest level, that is operation level system, with the lowest level because they are performing the day-to-day operations. Now, what exactly the transaction means? ट्रांजेक्शन क्या होती है? इट इज द स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट ऑफ अ बिजनेस एक्टिविटी. कोई भी बिजनेस एक्टिविटी का जो स्मॉलेस्ट थिंग या स्मॉलेस्ट पार्ट आप कह सकते हो, दैट इज योर ट्रांजेक्शन. सो इट इज keeping the track of day-to-day operations, and it is able to record multiple transactions at a time, and they are able to handle a large amount of data or large amount of transactions. Transactions generate data which has to be stored and processed so that it can ensure the smooth operation of organization. This TPS stores and process this type of data, means they are handling a large amount of transactions and on the day-to-day basis. Example, I have already told, like payroll system, transport ticket reservations, purchase system, order processing system, marks tabulation system, or stock control system. And the output for this type of system is in the form of reports and documentation. This is just an introduction in this unit. We are going to study this topic in detail in this next unit, that is the second unit. In this, you have to just have an overview of what are the different types of operating, what are the different types of information systems. Next is your decision support system. This will help you in a decision making, so that you can make the best decision by making use of resources and generating statistical projections from the analyzed data. Means you have a set of data, you can generate the projections or trend analysis. On the basis of that, you can analyze or you can make your decisions. Now, if we talk about whether we should rely on this particular system itself, no, it does not eliminate that we don't need any manager's judgment. Means the decision support system is not final. What exactly it is doing, it is improving the quality of decision by offering the forecast that determine the best course of action that is to be taken by managers. Means managers' decision is important. Along with that, this decision support system is just giving a brief overview of what could be the possible forecasting, so that it will be easy for the managers to decide what is the best course of alternatives available. So these systems compile information from several sources, and it helps in decision making. क्या होगा? It will collect data from various sources. It could be internal or external, and then it will help in decision making. अब हम इसके example की बात करते हैं. So it could be your computer supported cooperative work, group decision support system, logistics system, financial planning system. So these are all the examples of DSS. That is decision support system. This also we are going to study in detail in the coming lecture. Now, executive information system. Executive system, support system, that is ESS or executive information system. Both are the name of this executive information system. You can say either EIS or ESS. So here, executive support system, that is a tool used for reporting enterprise-wide to the top executive. So as the name itself is suggesting, it is used by the top level management, that is the executives. This system provide quick and easy to use reports. They are presented in graphical formats which are easy to compare. So all the things are done in a easy way. The reports are generated and represented in graphical formats, so that it is easy for the managers or the top level executives to compare the graphs. So this type of information system will be used at the middle or the bottom level. ठीक है, then they can be taken as specialized decision support system because they provide information necessary to help in improving the quality of decisions. It will improve the quality of the decisions, but at the lower, at the middle, both the levels. Owing to high expectation from such a system, these system needs to be highly individualized. Hence, they are usually custom made for specific clients. They are also customizable to fit a specific needs of the custom clients. So what we can do here is sometimes the clients want that it should be customized according to the needs. So we can customize this type of information according to the needs of the customers. So example, if we talk about this executive information system, it can be used in assigning responsibilities to the subordinates, analyzing the data generated out of a management process, plotting trends, documenting report generated, or the sales forecast. Now is your management information system. It makes use of information technology to help managers to ensure a smooth and efficient running of organization. So at itself, the name is management information system, means making use of management and information, means IT is used in management and it helps managers to take the decisions wisely. Mostly the information here is structured information so that managers can easily evaluate it and can compare the current performance and the previous outputs. So they can compare the performance and the output. So they can check whether there is a gap between the performance and the results. So if there is a gap, accordingly, they can plan things for futures. So some of the common example, if you talk about MIS, it includes process control system, HRM, human resource system, sales and marketing, inventory control, office automation, ERP, finance systems, and management reporting systems. So these, we talked about 3 levels. In the similar way, there are different information system for different levels. Now, what type of information we require? See, first of all is descriptive information. Like, okay, what is wrong with this particular brand, or what is wrong with this advertising? This type of descriptive information. Now, diagnostic, what is wrong in this particular statement, or what is wrong in this particular ad, or this quality parameter. Predictive information, what would happen if, like, what it is like predictive. Okay, what would happen if we reduce the price of a product from 10 to 5? So it is just like, okay, if we reduce this, sales will increase. So this type of predictive information. Then prescriptive information means, like, suppose the problem is there. Now, what are the possible solutions? What should be done to correct, or what should be done to increase the sales? What should be done to increase the market share? So all this type of information will helpful in achieving the goals. So this is all about the types of information system. Thank you.